Welcome back to Eyes on Prize. I have a interesting topic today, and I want to tell somebody out there that what God has for you, no one can take or block your blessings. So I chose that topic today because I am going to share my experience with you, what happened to me when I went to buy my refrigerator. So this is how it is. It's a story, but it's a true story. Just happened a few weeks ago. So my fridge that I had, my Samsung fridge that I have, was just icing up, and I got tired of just defrosting it every month. So I just got tired of it. So I decided that I needed a brand new fridge, and my friend called me, and we were there talking, and I'm like, okay, when you go to Manhattan? So when she was like, oh, we can go like within like 30 minutes or so. I'm like, really? So I also asked her, I'm like, where's the best place for me to get a fridge? And she was like, I was thinking Menards, and the person was like, no, I think Home Depot is better. So, okay, we went to Home Depot. So while everybody that knows me know that I am one of them that order my step, I talk to God before I make any decision or anything I'm trying to do. I always go to God first. I just don't get up and do nothing without going to God first. So when we were in Home Depot, I started speaking because that's how I do. I like to speak things into existence. So I'm in Home Depot, and I'm like, I hope they have sale today, and I hope I can get a discount. I'm like, I wish to get a discount. I wish to get, a sale going on today. And the person that I went with said, this is not Walmart. Everything is a set price. So when the person said that to me, my spirit like, I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to God. So I just brushed it aside. So we went, and I saw a fridge that I liked, very slender, which I liked, but it did not have an ice maker. So, I start looking around, and the person I went with say, how about this fridge? I am taller than the fridge. And I say, I'm taller than the fridge. What would I do with that fridge? Then the person say again, how about this one? I'm like, my fridge that I have at my house right now, I'm trying to replace, is better than this fridge. So I'm like, but the person was like, it's just $700. And I'm thinking, really? But it so happened that one of the customer service came to help us, and the friend that I went with say, how about this one? So it was basically the last one in the store, and it was priced over $3,000, but it was like $1,700, and we were looking at it, and on the door it say $50 off. So because something was broken on it, and so when the lady came to help us, I said to the lady, can I get an extra discount off? Tell me why the person I went with said no, as if that was her store. And the lady that was the rep say, sales rep say, look at me, and she chuckled, and then she said no. But I went ahead and I purchased the fridge. So the friend that was with me say, I knew she wasn't going to give you a discount anyway. I could see it. But that's not the kicker. So it was a Monday, I purchased it. So it came on the Wednesday. So when it came, these guys just drop it off. Like drop it off at the front. It's like in my front room. Take the door off, not the door of the fridge. Take the door off my front door to bring it in my living room, and they left it there. They're like, we're not allowed to do anything with it. We are not allowed to go any further. We're not allowed to break the fridge down and put it where you need it to go. So I called an handyman to come and help me get it into the kitchen. So we did that together. Next thing we know, we plugged it up. It was running. Everything sounded okay. Everything seemed like it was fine. Okay. So my other fridge was unplugged because I'm getting ready for this one. Tell me why that fridge was plugged up for 3 days and nothing. Nothing. It's like it's running, but it's not cold or freezing. Nothing was happening to the fridge. So I called back Home Depot. So they were sending me all over the place. And then the manager at Home Depot said, well, there's nothing wrong. Maybe because it was sitting there for a minute, it need to get off floor mold or something like that. He gave me the code to do. I waited another day. Nothing happened. So I called them back and said, look, I need my fridge. I need this fridge out. I purchased a brand new fridge and this fridge not doing anything. But I'm going to show you how God correct things. Because when it's a blessing, okay? It's like God is saying, this is a blessing, not a curse. So this is what happened instantly. They gave me a big discount. Off already discount they did. So that tell you when I asked that lady for the discount and she said no, I was supposed to get that extra discount because without me asking Home Depot, they automatically give me a discount back to my card. This is a kicker. They're like, look, we're going to send you a brand new fridge. It's going to be here on Friday. And I'm like, okay. So this time when these guys came, they did it the right way. You can see that this fridge was meant to be a blessing to me. Because when they came with it in the box. They unwrapped it, everything outside. They brought it in, and it just in a short time unhooked everything up to make sure the fridge and everything about the fridge was working. And they took the one that wasn't working out of my house. So the point I'm making is, I know my blessing. I know when I ask for something and I ask God before, when I ask, it will be granted. So it seemed like when I went to the person, that's why it's always good to know who you're going out with. That person has to have the same faith as you do, because you can't say one thing and she's blocking that one thing you're saying or trying to take away that blessing. So it's like God said, whoop, wait on, let's redo this because that was not what it was meant to be. So I actually end up with a brand new, never been in a store, refrigerator, and that would have cost me, because if I had gone in the fridge and ordered it, it would have cost me well over $3,000. And they restore it with the same price that they gave me, which is $1,007. So I just want to say God is good and God is merciful, and nobody can take your blessing. Doesn't matter if it seems like someone taking your blessing, because God will say, hey, stop there. That's not how it was supposed to be. That was my blessing to you, as God will say. So I just wanted to share this testimony with somebody. Be careful who you really go out with. Okay? Because not everybody want to bask in your blessing. The blessing that God has for you is like a surreal blessing. It's because, it's a 3-door French door fridge, and they cost a lot, because the more, every year they make newer ones. So it was really a $3,000 fridge, but God blessed me to get it for $1,007. God is merciful, and if you walk in your path with him and ask anything in his name according to his will, he will do it for you. So that's what I want to say to you today. For those that is joining me for the first time, I thank you and I appreciate that you find this channel. Remember to like, comment, and share, and keep coming back, because there's always gonna be more story, something interesting for everyone. So have a good day and be blessed.